jump over to the AFC side of the things, and let's talk about the divisional opponent. This game that I have circled that I'm going to watch tooth and nail. I'm staying up late and watch this game. It's the Buffalo Bills taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Guys, the Buffalo Bills and Baltimore Ravens go to battle in the final divisional game of the weekend. This is the rematch back from week 4 in which the Baltimore Ravens boat raced that ass. They beat the Buffalo Bills 35-10. On the flip side, the Buffalo Bills were injured, right? Josh Allen had that broken hand, no Amari Cooper. There were a lot of people out. And the Baltimore Ravens, they were a totally different team as well. But since then, both teams have exploded. To the moon, baby, as they like to say. But the real question, the game inside the game that I'm going to ask, guys, is can the Buffalo Bills defense slow down that Baltimore Ravens offense? Because when you look at the Baltimore Ravens, guys, they have been top-notch all season long. When you say Baltimore Ravens, you normally think defense, not the number 1 overranked offense in the NFL. Not the best 1-2 punch in the NFL, like either with Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry. That's right, they have the number 1 ranked offense along with the best 1-2 punch in the NFL. If you're wrong, fight with yourself. But the Buffalo Bills defense has not been top-notch at all. 17th ranked defense as of right now. They are playing better. Let's not get it crazy, right? Last week versus the Denver Broncos. Held the Broncos to 145 yards passing, just to 79 yards rushing, and only 7 points. Mark, can your boys check their pulse? Have they woke up yet, or are they still dead? Back to week 18. The Buffalo Bills only gave up 77 yards rushing. How about the week before that? 112 yards passing versus Aaron Rodgers. That's right, Aaron freaking Rodgers, Mr. Top 10 quarterback himself. Only 112 yards passing. And they held Breece Hall to under 45 yards rushing. But, slow it down, baby. It was the Broncos. It was the Patriots. And then the Jets. So, guys, in the comments below, let's answer this question. Can the Buffalo Bills defense legitimately shut down or slow down, not even shut down, just slow down the Baltimore Ravens offense? The answer to this question is no. The answer to this question is absolutely not. There is no way the Buffalo Bills defense is going to slow down not only Lamar Jackson, but Derrick Henry, the best 1-2 punch in the NFL. Somebody check my pulse and see if I'm dead, because I am boasting up the Baltimore Ravens right now. Guys, this is going to be a complete shootout. This game should be a complete shootout unless playoff Lamar Jackson shows up. Unless playoff Josh Allen shows up. Yes, I know Josh Allen is 25 touchdowns to 4 interceptions in the playoffs. But he likes to dribble himself down the leg when there's 13 seconds left on the clock, right? They're good for 59 minutes and 46 seconds. Let's just be honest. Or 47 seconds, whatever it is. But, guys, I do not think that the Buffalo Bills defense can hang with the offense of Baltimore Ravens. I think it's going to be offensive shootout. I think this is going to be one of those games where, like, damn, who's going to have the ball less is going to score or is going to, like, win, I should say. So what do you guys think? Can the Buffalo Bills defense, Von Miller, number 57, I always forget his name, is number 57, he's a freaking dog, right? Can anybody in the Buffalo Bills defense step up and stop Derrick Henry? Stop Lamar Jackson, let alone stop both of them. Can they slow them down? Let's see what you guys are saying over here in the comments. What are you guys saying in the comments? John says they backed away in the playoffs. No, they didn't back away in the playoffs. B-Boy Bro says they got the Chiefs over the Texans. We'll be talking about them in a minute. Laura says, go Bills, but I really want to say go purple. See, guys, here on the Man Hour, we have a t-shirt, or we have a saying stop waffling around. And this is a definition of a waffle. When you look up waffle in the Man Hour dictionary, when you go to manhourradio.com/dictionary, you are going to see the word waffle. And this comment right here that Laura just put up is going to be the definition of a waffle. Laura says, go Bills, but I really want the purple. So basically what Laura is doing, saying, yeah, I want the Bills to win, but I'm rooting for the Baltimore Ravens. But if the Buffalo Bills win, like, I told you so. But if the Baltimore Ravens win, like, see, I was rooting for them the whole time. Laura, this is a definition of a waffle. Am I on one today? Absolutely. But this is a waffle. If you guys do not know what a waffle is, look up this comment right here on the screen. Waffle, waffle, waffle. Laura, pick a freaking side, girl. I understand you're a Pigskin pundit. I understand you're a tough fan. But ain't no sliding today. Pick a side, young lady. Pick a side, pick a side, pick a side. It's blue or it's purple. It's not no brown color. I guess that would make blue and purple. I don't know what blue and purple make, but it's not no brown color. There's no gray area. It's blue or it's purple, Laura. Blue or purple. Got my man Ant in the chat today as well. What's up, Ant? What's up, what's up, what's up? Ant, guys, is in a house divided. Ant decided to call out his old lady. Ant's old lady is a Steelers fan. Ant is a Ravens fan. And he just could not let her moan in peace. Just couldn't let it go. And John said the Ravens are going to win in a shootout. To me, this is the definition of a shootout, 35-34. John, I like that score. For the average NFL fan, this is a score that they want to see. They want to see some high-scoring flying balls going around crazy, right? But slow it down. Baltimore Ravens defense has gotten better. Since the bye week, since they moved Hamilton back to safety, back to a true position. No more in the box BS. Passing defense is getting a little bit better. Maybe. But Alpha Rob says, whoa, but that's tough, baby. He says, that's tough. But we, meaning the Buffalo Bills, have paced ourselves all year long. We just wanted to be healthy. We didn't care about that week 4 boat race. We didn't care week 4 that we went into Baltimore Ravens and got beat 35-10. We don't care that they said bad baby, bad baby, bad baby. We got bigger goals. We got bigger aspirations. We got Super Bowl in mind, Buck. Alpha Rob, I think you're right, baby. I think you're right. But that's tough. That's tough, baby. That's tough. And Ant says, oh, hell no. If anybody thinks the Buffalo Bills are going to slow down Ant's Baltimore Ravens, get your pulse checked. Get your pulse checked. Get your eyes checked. Get out there and see what's going on, because the Baltimore Ravens are God's gifts to this world. Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry, Zay Flowers if he plays. Hell, we could probably even throw Deontay Johnson since we re-signed him after we waived him, and then the Texans waived him, then we can bring him back in. Right? I mean, there's alternative motives to bringing him back in, meaning after the Super Bowl run, they can release him again and get a 4th-round pick for him. But we'll go that into another day. But Ant says, check your pulse, people. Check your pulse. Nobody's stopping the Ravens. And Ant, my man Alpha Rob says, hey, a defense is a good offense. He says, hey, we're going to run the ball down the Baltimore Ravens' throats. Yeah, our defense is subpar. Yeah, we give up a lot of 3rd down conversions. Yeah, we let them get in the red zone. They score at a 60% rate. Yeah, we might be 17th ranked overall defense. But slow it down, baby. We going to control that clock. We going to give it to Ray Davis if he's back from a concussion. We going to give it to James Cook. We're going to give it to Josh Allen with his legs. He's rushed for 500 yards this season so far. He's going to get his first downs. We're going to milk that clock. We're going to keep Baltimore Ravens off the field, and Lamar Jackson's going to have to play from behind and going to have to pass the ball, which is where he sucks. That's what Alpha Rob is saying. With those 5 words, that's what Alpha Rob said. But he says the defense is a good offense. Alpha Rob, you are right, baby. You are right. But I wonder, who does a shootout favor more? When we think about this logistically, did I say that right? Logically, does a shootout favor the Baltimore Ravens more or the Buffalo Bills more? Because I think defense is going to be at not a premium, right? It's going to be below average defense on both sides of the ball. I'm not saying their defenses suck. I'm just saying that their offenses are both that good. Both of these teams' defenses will match up very, very good against the Kansas City Chiefs. Right? They'll be able to keep them underneath 30 points like everybody else has. But, I'm saying both of these offenses are really, really good. A shootout, to me, in my opinion, favors the Baltimore Ravens more. It favors them more because Lamar Jackson can kind of just play all freestyle willy-willy, and that's when he is great. Lamar Jackson is great is when he can improvise, roll the pocket, scramble when need be, but pass the ball deep. That is his best quality, is passing the ball deep. Mid-range pass, nickeling, diming you down the field. That is when Lamar Jackson game goes, don't shoot the messenger. The facts are the facts. Facts are the facts. Nacho Gomez says, but every year the Ravens choke in the playoffs. Just not last year. Just not the year before that. Not the year before that. Or the year before that. But since 2015, 2012, the Baltimore Ravens and Lamar Jackson have been choking in the playoffs. Nacho, you are not wrong. You are not wrong at all. And actually, I think I proposed that question for Hafi and Mark on Tuesday. I don't know if Hafi read it or like or not. I was having a good time with the fam. But my question that I wanted to propose last night and Tuesday was, by Lamar Jackson playing well versus the Pittsburgh Steelers last week, has this playoff monkey finally gotten off of his back? Is the playoff woes finally off the back of Lamar Jackson? And me personally, I think he's getting a little bit more comfortable, right? The play calling seems to be a little bit more his style. Derrick Henry in the backfield helps a lot. What, he had 25 carries last week versus the Pittsburgh Steelers? Having Derrick Henry in the backfield is life-changing for Lamar Jackson. But I wonder, with Derrick Henry in the backfield now, him playing decent versus the Pittsburgh Steelers last week, has that playoff choke monkey kind of fallen off his shoulder? Or is it still kind of hanging on for dear life? We will see this come Sunday night. We will see if the choking Lamar Jackson is still there or the monkey is completely gone. That's the big question that I want to see. That is the game inside the game that I want to see. And John says, do you think getting over the hump and they beat the Chiefs? Who beats the Chiefs? The Buffalo Bills or the Baltimore Ravens? Because I think Casey sent me a meme and it said it best, right? The Bills match up the best against the Chiefs. The Chiefs match up best against the Ravens, and the Ravens match up best against the Buffalo Bills. Like, it's that triple triangle like a threat. I believe it was a rock, paper, scissors reference, right? So I'm not for sure who do you think can get over the hump and beat the Chiefs? Is it the Baltimore Ravens? No, I don't think the Baltimore Ravens do beat the Kansas City Chiefs. Do I think the Buffalo Bills can beat the Kansas City Chiefs? Yes. Do I think the Buffalo Bills can get past the Baltimore Ravens? Right? It's that triple threat. It's rock, paper, scissors, right? Rock, paper, scissors. Derek says, who gets more rushing yards for the quarterbacks? And I think it's going to be, hands down, it's going to be Josh Allen. I think Josh Allen is that X factor for that whole team, right? James Cook for the Buffalo Bills has 1,000 yards rushing this season. Josh Allen has 500. On the other hand, Lamar Jackson did break 1,000 yards this season. Derrick Henry has 1,900. So I would lean towards Josh Allen more because Baltimore Ravens does have Derrick Henry. And you're using him, and you're going to abuse him, or you're going to lose that game. Let's just be honest. If you're not using Derrick Henry and you lose this game, there's going to be a lot of upset people. I'm just calling a spade, right? WBN says it's going to be Allen and Cook versus Lamar and Henry. Whoever gets the most yardage on the ground will win that game. Ooh. You know, Ant, I would agree with you, but Josh Allen throws a hell of a ball. Hell of a ball. And it's cold. It's going to be windy. That is tough. Alpha Rob says the Buffalo Bills defense can shut down their wide receivers. And Alpha Rob, I think you're correct. Not if Zay Flowers does not play on Sunday, advantage Buffalo Bills, 100%. 100% advantage Buffalo Bills if that were to happen. Laura says it's going to be a close game, but I think the Buffalo Bills will come out on top. So after Laura waffled around for a good 6 minutes, go purple, but go Buffalo Bills. At the same time, she says, hey, slow it down, Buck. Slow it down. I'm picking the Buffalo Bills. Okay. Pick those Buffalo Bills, baby. My man KB over YouTube.com says the Ravens are about to find out what the Buffalo Bills defense can do. KB says, hey, the Buffalo Bills defense isn't so shabby, Buck. The Buffalo Bills defense is not that bad. They're only going to give up 300 yards passing and 150 yards on the ground. They're not that bad. Ant says, you talking about Mac Milano, Buck, I think? I don't remember. I honestly don't remember. John says he's going to be a homer. Why would I be a homer? I've been straight with you guys all season long. Come on now. KB says one spy on Lamar Jackson and the rest of the team to tackle Derrick Henry. We'll take the ball away at least 3 times, and that goes to the Buffalo Bills defense does. KB, that's a perfect way to start. Start by stopping the the Baltimore Ravens. That is a perfect way. Spy Derrick Henry. Everybody else tackle Derrick Henry. Sorry. I should have said spy Lamar Jackson. Everybody else tackle Derrick Henry. That's a perfect game plan, right? That is a perfect game plan, except for what is the average size of the Buffalo Bills linebacking core? 225 pounds. How big is Derrick Henry? 260 pounds. You're going to have 4 guys tackle that man to get him down. I'm 246.3. Even in my prime heyday when I was 245, 250, I'm not tackling Derrick Henry. And God be mighty, there's not going to be no 225-pound linebacker tackling Derrick Henry. They might be able to get him once or twice in the backfield by diving at his ankles. But once he passed the line of scrimmage, that's 5 yards, baby. That is 5 yards. KB, I like where your head's at, though, man. I like where your head is at. Spy Lamar Jackson. Make Derrick Henry beat you, right? And that should be the game plan going in. But let me take it one step further. I want the Buffalo Bills secondary to play off the receivers. Yeah, give them some space. Let them try to nickel and dime you down the field because Lamar Jackson will get impatient. He throws bad balls, middle across the field, short passes. That is his worst weakness of his whole game. He throws a nice deep ball. He scrambles the ball really, really well. Mid-range throws, not very good. It is what it is. Not saying he's a bad quarterback. I'm not saying he's trash. I'm not saying that he's anything. I'm saying he throws a bad mid-range ball. Corners and safety play off. Linebackers play up. That's the recipe for winning. K. Raid says the Ravens bill is a tough pick this week. As long as playoff Lamar doesn't show up, the Ravens should win. That's a big if. Right, K-Rad, that is the biggest what if. And like I spoke on it a couple minutes ago, is the playoff monkey off of Lamar Jackson's back? Is he done finally pissing down his leg in nut crunch time? Is he finally done being scared? Is the play calling finally going to suit his abilities? Like, that is the biggest question, honestly. That is the biggest question. And I think we were probably going to find out in second quarter. I feel the first quarter is going to be a nice little feel it out, nice little jab, boom, 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 a few punts maybe. And then the second quarter, we'll see if it's playoff Lamar Jackson of this year, where the monkey is off of his back, or 2023, 2022 playoff Lamar Jackson. That's the biggest question. KB says the Buffalo Bills offense and defense have spent just about everybody in the NFL, at least all the good teams. I'm not for sure. So the Buffalo Bills offense and defense have spent just about everybody, So they faced about everybody good so I think what you're trying to say, KB, is the Baltimore Ravens had a very, very tough schedule this season. You are absolutely right. They played a tough slate of games this season, right? They played the Bengals. Whether you record or not, the Bengals are a good team. They played the Kansas City Chiefs, right? They played the Denver Broncos. Not a terrible team. Right, they played top-notch opponents all season long, and honestly, that was one of the reasons why I thought the Baltimore Ravens were going to go from worst to first in their division, because their schedule was pretty tough. So they are battle-tested, they are ready. The Buffalo Bills, on the other hand, haven't played a good team really for over a month. They played the Jets, they played the Patriots, and then they played the Patriots again, right? And then they played the Denver Broncos. Denver Broncos not a terrible team, but they're not very good either. The Buffalo Bills, we will find out, right? We will find out. And Alpha Rob said his Buffalo Bills, that's right, put some respect on their name, his Buffalo Bills will win this game 38-27. And honestly, Alpha Rob, to me, that kind of sounds like a shootout, right? I feel like over that, once a team breaks that 30, 32 point mark, you're kind of in a shootout, and I think that favors the Baltimore Ravens. If it's a low scoring game, it favors the Buffalo Bills, but I like your score. I mean, spanked tough teams. What tough teams have the Ravens spanked this season? Are you referring to the Buffalo Bills? Or are you referring to the Raiders? Because they lost to the Raiders. I mean, the Baltimore Ravens did spank a couple teams earlier in the season, right? They did beat down the Buffalo. They did beat down the Buffalo Bills. What was it, 35-10, right? And then they beat down the Denver Broncos. What was that score? 42-10 or 42-7? I cannot remember. And then they really haven't. The score just finally pulled up here. So 41-10 to the Denver Broncos, 35-10 to the Buffalo Bills. Other than that, I really don't see any, quote, spankings or blowouts. I mean, you can say they spanked the Steelers 34-17, spanked the Giants 34-10, 35-10. I don't know. Smackdown in your face football. Oh, so you're playing smash mouth football. Is that the Baltimore Ravens are? Yes, they do play smash mouth football. Maybe that's what you're referring to. Yes, they do play smash mouth football. Get the ball to Derrick Henry. Let the man eat. Right. Let the man eat. Josh Olson's in the chat. What's up, Josh? Top fan over here as well. He says the Baltimore Ravens win 31-17. Okay. He also says Derrick Henry will get 150 yards plus. If he doesn't, the Baltimore Ravens have failed. I just want to put that out there. If he does not have 125 yards plus in this game, the Baltimore Ravens fail this game. The Baltimore Ravens lose this game. Alpha Rob says the Buffalo Bills, of course, Ravens don't have the wide receivers. They have Deontay Johnson now. Toby Craig said the Chiefs for a three-peat. No questions asked. 25, 24, 23. Yes, sir. WBN says Henry is out closer and he makes the game more easier for Lamar. All the attention isn't on Lamar anymore. You are correct. However, Ant, you know this for you being a Baltimore Ravens fan. In the Baltimore Ravens 4 of their 5, actually I think it's all 5 of their losses this season, Derrick Henry has a total of 3 touches in the fourth quarter. So if you want to win, you better give the ball to Derrick Henry in the fourth quarter. We saw the Tennessee Titans do it just a couple years ago. They were down to Seattle by, 21 points in the fourth quarter? They kept giving the ball to Derrick, and they ended up winning that game. Just give the ball to Derrick Henry. And Tristan Martinez says, let's go Ravens. Let's go Ravens. Ravens flock, baby. I don't know. John says, you got to get you some of that ground and pound, baby. Let's go. I do love some good ground and pound, right? Good ground and pound. Derek says they forget about Hill in the second half. Well, because I'm forgetting the guy's first name, Justice Hill. Justin Hill and Keaton Mitchell are afterthoughts, right? Let's just be honest. They're second, third, fourth string guys. I mean, you want to get your boy. Derrick Henry's your guy, Derrick. Derrick Henry is your guy. Junius Howard says, I like Baltimore in this game. Baltimore is going to use the play action passes. I bet you they just run a lot of speed option. I'm just saying, I like me some speed option. Like me some speed option. Laura says, I just hope it's a good game and I don't want to move off of my sofa except for the commercials because she'll be eating waffles. Derek says, Lamar changed the game, made it faster. No, Derek, Lamar Jackson didn't change the game. The RPO game was already in place, right? Lamar Jackson just perfected it. Let's just be honest. Lamar Jackson was able to perfect the RPO. Aaron Chanel says, Chiefs 3-peat. Let's go, baby. Let's go. We'll be talking about the Chiefs coming up, Aaron, so stay tuned. Derek says it's all starts of the season where they're running Hill outside, no up the guts. Now, the problem is to start the season is they forgot about Derrick Henry. And Ann says, if anybody wants to bet some money, feel free to inbox me. That's how confident in my Ravens. Put your money where your mouth is. Okay. And Alpha Rob says the Buffalo Bills going to jump on top early and limit Derrick Henry's carries. I like it, Alpha Rob. I like it. But speaking about the Buffalo